Rich Tank, what up? Let's get to it. We got a good docket today, man. I can't wait till these guys jump on. Pause. We got a real good docket for today. Wait for some people to jump in. Case, what up? Man, I'm gonna start bragging on your jumper, man. You can run with me any day, man. You got a jumper. I rock with it. Let me know when you back at the gym. Also, let me know when you want to record shit. I might pull up there tomorrow. I was thinking about going back up there with my boy tomorrow. Hit me. Text me if you free tomorrow. We probably gonna pull up there tomorrow. Man, you look like an ex pro out there. You knew what you was doing. I don't know too many DJs that can hoop. Ran go. What's up, man?
We got some shit to talk about.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of shit. Do you see that
Hold on one
doc?
second. Hold on. I can't figure out how to get this thing. It just fucks with me.
You seen that docket?
Boy, Doctor got a weird case.
We got
Why is he
some
around?
teams to talk about. Oh, the homegirl case is in the live right now. I'm about to be doing her pod, I guess next month. Her and the homies pod next month.
Oh, that's what's up.
But she's a dope ass DJ, and I found out she could hoop recently. Man, I was at LA Fitness. Me and Spontaneous was up there hooping. She came in there and she was hitting jumpers and all sorts of shit. She looked like an ex pro.
Oh, okay, all right. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
she looked like an ex pro that just hadn't touched the ball in a while. I'm excited to see what happens next time.
We know those types. We like those types.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I saw the doc. I was looking at. I added one or two to it as
Oh
well. You
shit,
hit
what you
everything I was talking
add?
about.
What you add? What you
I
add? What
added,
you add?
I just added a conversation piece that I saw on another network.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do a curveball, but I will make one up on the way. Wait, why am I not? Oh, it gets too much. Oh, okay. All right. All right. I got you. Yeah, man. This is going to be a good one.
All right, let's get
All
into it.
right.
Let's
Well,
get
shit. Let's
into it.
get it, man. Fuck, we're top of the docket, man.
Let's get into it.
Hey,
First and
Trump,
foremost, salute. Happy Monday.
salute. Trump,
Ginger
Trump
ale.
has his first week in office. Give him a grade.
You said, hold on. Let me mute my TV. I got the TV
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah.
So
You
you
got
said Donald Trump's first.
Donald Trump has completed his first week in office. Give him a grade
It
on the
feels
regular.
it feels like 6 months
Ah,
already. It feels like 6 months already. It's been a long 7 days. My man is out here using the pen, boy.
mighty is the
And
pen, is the
my
sword,
is the
right?
pen. Give him a grade. I would, as far as what he said he was going to do, I would give him a B plus.
Yeah.
As far as that's what he. Hey, look, everybody's upset. He told y'all he was going to do this. If you didn't get your out and vote, that was on you. If you don't like what he's doing and you didn't vote, that's on you. If you like what he's doing and you voted, good for you. That's how I feel about the
Yeah.
situation. I'm gonna mind my black business. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a B, a solid B. I think that he has this throw it against the wall and see what sticks strategy. And although that can be effective, I also feel like that's a little reckless in government because some things may stick that weren't supposed to stick. And so we're going to see. He's been getting a lot of pushback in regard to, this birthright citizenship thing, and he's been getting a lot of pushback in regard to this third term thing. So there's been some wild things that have been thrown against the wall. And, the Supreme Court and some federal judges seem to be doing their job. So I am happy about that.
It's slapping him up.
But yeah, they slapping him up a little bit, and I'm happy about that. I think that's what if you're a fan of this country, that's what makes this country beautiful.
Yep.
The fact that there is a balance of power, and that one person can't just run amok and just do whatever they want. So that's good to see. And I hope they just keep upholding the law. In regard to his campaign promises and how this aligns, I think it aligns perfectly. The reason why I gave him a B is just because I feel like his biggest initiatives aren't going to stick.
I'll say this. Oh, that's even better. I'll say this. Can I change my grade if you don't mind?
Yeah, yeah, of
It's
course.
a C plus, and I'll tell you why.
Damn, a whole grade?
Yeah. Because I just thought about it. I reacted too much. I got it caught up in the excitement of him just signing away orders. He's doing a lot, but the main reason he got elected, one of the two main reasons he got elected was immigration, and he said that he could bring the cost of living down. Immigration, he's doing exactly what he said he was going to do. If you don't like it, he's going after your demographic. I mean, you should have got out. You should have got your people get out there and voted. It is what it is. The second thing was he hasn't done anything for that second solution. Like, none of this shit brings down calling it the Gulf of America doesn't bring down the prices of eggs. None of this shit brings down the cost of living. None of this shit leads to lower inflation. In fact, some of this shit talk about he's going to demand the feds lower the rates. Yeah, that's only going to add to more inflation, so more cost of living. So yeah, I dropped my whole grade once I got past the excitement. But the excitement part, the hilariousness part of it all, B plus, man. Entertainment level, B plus.
Oh, entertainment level, A plus. Entertainment
B+.
level, nah. Entertainment, I mean, come on, man. This
We
is the
won't say
guy
everything we say in our chat, but we be dying laughing at this.
yeah. This guy is hilarious. Like,
You see what Donnie
no.
J did
Entertainment
today?
wise, huh?
I said, you see what Donnie J did today?
Oh yeah. This is a constant 24-hour news ticker with
Man.
him. I love it. I
Man.
love it. Like I said in our chat, I say here, I wish I was the comedian.
Oh man, they should be.
Oh, yo, so K said eggs shouldn't be a luxury food item. So Pete, real spit. So my wife is at the store today, right? She sends me a picture. A carton of eggs is $27.
Facts. I sent you one when they had what 2 dozen or 3 dozen. It was $48.
It is $48.
Facts.
Why are eggs a luxury food item? What the fuck is going on?
Okay.
And I mean, we can't blame this on Donnie. He's been in there a week, so
I can't.
but I'm just saying.
No. Because if eggs went down half price, he'd be taking credit. So goddamn it, this Donnie, it's on you, Donnie. Hey, same energy.
I guess. I
Same
wouldn't give him
energy.
the credit. I wouldn't give him the credit for the price now, and I wouldn't give him the credit if it went down half cost in a week.
Donnie doesn't have that kind of power. He likes to say he does.
No, he doesn't. But yeah, it shouldn't be a delicacy. That's for damn
Man,
sure.
it's
I'm
like
over
lobster
here.
right now. And eggs are like lobster. They cost more than lobster actually when you consider the size.
Yeah.
Because at least lobsters are like what, $25 a pound?
I mean,
Or something crazy, $47 a pound.
Talk about
Egg is like a couple ounces. It's
yeah.
like $10 an ounce.
Most expensive protein on the market now.
We talking about drug prices, bro. This is
Yeah,
cup
for
price.
sure. For sure. You might see him on the corner pretty soon.
We about to. So the black market eggs. I got those eggs.
I might have to buy 2 chickens and put them in the back and cook
Hey,
them up. You feel me?
Hey, I got these eggs coming in a week. You
Yeah.
gotta put a down payment on it. You gotta put a down payment down.
For sure. You gotta put a deposit down. And here's the credit app. Because you gotta finance these motherfuckers.
Oh, absolutely.
Man. All right, so the Eagles beat the Commanders pretty convincingly. What were the keys to victory, and how good can the Commanders be next season?
The keys to victory was the Eagles just better than them. Like in every aspect of the game, they're just a better team. The Eagles might be the most complete team out there. No, ain't no doubt. They are the best team out there. Most of the team out there.
And we gonna
Um,
see if you believe that at the end of
I mean,
this
I
document.
didn't look. I said what I said. I didn't say. I still Superman is still in the building. You know what I'm saying? Superman's kept going to New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? If Superman would have stayed in Missouri, we'd be good. You know? You know what I'm saying? But Superman going to Missouri. That's why. But how good can they be? I got to look at their like financial situation, but you got a rookie quarterback who's balling like this on a rookie contract. You got a chance to make a lot of noise. I do know that eventually the way the Eagles structure Jalen Hurts' contract, it allowed them to do a lot of things like keep A.J. Brown, pay Devontae Smith, go get Saquon, and all this, keep their defense pretty much intact. But I think that's after this season and the year after that, it's going to come to a head where they're not going to be able to keep all these guys happy, right? So at that point, people are going to leave. But so you can look up and see a Washington in the mix to win a division, right? In that division and take the helm because you got a young quarterback who's a stud. He's going to go through some sophomore pains like every other quarterback, and everybody's going to write him off. I'm going to say it now. But JD going to be all right, IE boy, at the end of the day. But yeah, they can be really good. Only thing is in that division, I think you're dealing with the best front office in football. They seem like they don't miss. Once even the owner, like when you look back and you see how he when they went the Chip Kelly route, the owner corrected that and he gave him all the power, and then Chip Kelly did all that crazy shit with LaShawn McCoy, D-Jack, and Michael Vick and all that stuff. The owner pivoted real quick and said, "Nah, get rid of this. Bring back the GM. Give GM back all the
Yeah,
power."
yeah,
And they seem like they haven't missed really, man. And then you have things like the Javion Carter, the defensive tackle, was probably arguably the best player in his draft 2 years ago with Bryce Young, Will Anderson, and C.J. Stroud. He was one of the four of that group, and he got into that racing accident where someone lost a life, unfortunately.
right,
And the league allowed. He didn't get charged with murder or anything, but he was racing, and the league, these GMs allowed him to slip all the way to one of the best teams, second to last pick in the draft, to the Eagles. It's like, and the Eagles said, "We don't give a shit." Like
we'll
at the end
take
of the
him.
day, like respectfully, I don't think they say we don't give a shit that person passed away, but they definitely were like, he is the top 5 talent in this draft,
Right,
arguably the best player in this draft. We gonna take him.
right.
People outthink themselves, man. These GMs outthink themselves, and Eagles don't outthink themselves. They go get the best player. They said Saquon was done.
No,
It don't look
he
done.
wasn't.
It don't look done to me.
He don't look done to me.
He don't look done to me. And he said, "Hey, man." So they hit on all cylinders in that front office, man. So they better start picking at them. Start.
Yeah, I agree with you. I just think the Eagles are just a way better team.
Yeah.
More experienced, been there before, better in all facets. Commanders, young team, young quarterback. However, they do have their quarterback on a rookie contract, like you said. So this summer, I'm looking for them to load up.
Mm-hmm.
They should be putting everything they can around that young man as long as he's on a rookie deal because they're going to have an opportunity in the next couple of years. So I do think that they have a lot. They should be happy going into the offseason and with what they accomplished this season. And they should be really excited to make a splash this summer. As far as or this offseason, as far as the you know the Eagles, I mean they're the best team in football on paper, but you got Paggy Pack over there, so we'll see. All
Yeah.
right,
Hold on.
let's-
Hold on. Could you imagine being Dan Snyder though, the former owner of the Washington Redskins? Well, Commanders / Redskins, whatever the hell you call them these
I
days.
mean, if he was owner, this wouldn't be happening.
Man, he got to be sick. He got to be sick. He got to be sick. He's like, I've been waiting for a quarterback for 20 years.
He
He got to be
probably
sick.
he probably don't even watch
He
football.
probably hates it.
Yeah,
He like,
probably hates football. So the Chiefs beat the Bills in a nail biter. What were the keys to victory for the Chiefs, and what went wrong for the Bills?
um, Josh Allen at the end had a chance to tie or win the game with 3 minutes to go, and he's just not that dude. Especially when Patrick Mahomes is on the sideline. It's like some of the things he did that last drive. I know it was a great game, but that last drive, he had happy feet, jumping up to throw a ball. He's just missing guys. I mean, when you have a drive against Pat Mahomes to win the game, you got to go win the game. You want to be put in that category, right? Everybody's trying to anoint you all the time, and every time they try to anoint you, you disappoint them. At the end of the day, you just not that dude. You're not that dude. I know you text me, Pat about to get his own his own medicine.
It looked like it. It looked like
and
it.
I text, it ain't gonna matter. Because I know there's something about Josh, and when he sees Pat, he freezes. You know? I mean, and he played like that last he was like, so you gotta be that guy when you're in that situation. And he's just not that guy. Talented as hell. One of the best talents to play the game today. So, but he ain't that guy.
Yeah, to me, the keys to victory and loss were just a couple of small plays. The fumble, the fourth down call. These are 50-50 situations. And if it goes the other way, we're looking at it differently. I don't feel like either team played badly. I even feel that last drive with Josh Allen. I mean, he on fourth down, he hit that receiver. He should have caught that pass.
He should have caught it, but he jumped up and passed it, and it was short. Instead of stepping into the throw, take the hit.
It hit the guy on the arms. It hit him on the arms. He should have caught that. So I don't feel like Josh.
Had he caught that pass, everybody be praising Josh Allen. So he didn't catch it. So it's on you, Josh.
No, I feel you. I don't feel like Josh Allen played bad. No. I just feel like certain things just didn't go his way, and it is what it is.
Hey man, sometimes you got to make things go your way. That's what being an athlete's about. You don't earn. Look, people. I hate the expression that you earned something. He earned the right to do this, man. He really deserved more. I hate deserve more than I hate earned. He deserves this. No, you don't.
But it's football, man.
No, you don't.
It's 22 guys out there. It's football. It's 22 guys out there at one time. For quarterback, even though quarterbacks get blamed for everything and they get the big paychecks, we know that this is the ultimate team sport. So it's more than just Josh Allen and Pat Mahomes.
1,000%. But Josh had a chance. We're looking at the fourth down throw, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what about the other three throws that got him in fourth down? They were terrible.
Yeah.
They were terrible. Yeah. He was out there with happy feet. He didn't even set his feet on the second. I think it's the second throw of that first down series. He turned his. He didn't even step into it, and then the guy was like, and I was like, Josh looks scared. So it is what it is. Hey, look, man, you don't get what you deserve. You get what you take.
That's true. That's
Josh ain't got it. Josh ain't got it. It is what it is.
He's the Peyton Manning of this era.
No, Peyton won.
I mean, but it took him a while though.
Peyton won.
Took him a while though.
Peyton wasn't losing because of him. Peyton was because he didn't have a good defense, and they was out there getting their ass kicked on defense.
Hey man, and for a long time,
Peyton said, "I can't play linebacker." Like that ain't his fault. I can't play linebacker. I got football.
For a long time, every time Peyton looked across and saw Tom, he couldn't win either.
But the Patriots had a top 5 defense. Defense wins, right? Defense win championships, Josh Allen is more like, I don't know. I think about that, but I ain't gonna do that to Peyton. Peyton won.
I mean, well, Josh's book ain't done. I think he's gonna get one before he retires.
A lot of people think he's gonna get one. We thought Dan Marino was gonna get one. Just saying.
First of all, don't disrespect Dan Marino like that.
No, I'm not disrespecting, but I'm saying a lot of people think they're going to get one. They don't get it. That's all I'm saying.
I think him and Lamar will get one. I think, I mean.
I thought Donovan McNabb was going to get one. He ain't get one.
I didn't. I didn't. All right, so Jimmy Butler suspended for walking out of practice indefinitely. I mean, this thing has turned into a circus. What are your thoughts on this, and what's a good landing spot for him, man?
One, Jimmy's going to get all his money back because some of the the suspensions and the fines are just unreasonable. He's gonna get most of his money back when he feels all this stuff. I think Pat Riley's just trying to send a message. I think the Miami Heat is trying to send a message. The Miami Heat always kind of walks to their own tune. You know, their own beat in the league. You know, they've always been like this. This doesn't surprise me that they're acting like this. And you know, Jimmy, you got a job to do. You walk out, I'm just gonna suspend you. Yeah, you know, you can't just walk out of practice. You're on company time. I know you think it's your time, but you're on company time. Nobody can walk out of their job and say, you know, and still expect a check. So Jimmy, they taking some of that money. Good landing spot. I don't know at this point. Would you want him? You know, unless very few teams will want him at this point. His spot, I don't know, man. I honestly can't see where he fits at this point in time of his career. You know, Jimmy wants to be something he's not at this point, and it is over with. And I get it. He got some personal issues that he's battling, but don't make your problem my problem, as he's probably saying.
Yeah, I think this shit's stupid. Like, to keep it tall, this shit's stupid. It's him and Pat Riley just bumping heads and having their little ego flexing contest, and
Measuring
it's like,
contest.
yeah, and it's like, man, if the Heat were an organization of class, they would just sit Jimmy down with pay, go find a place for him to go, find a team that makes the most sense for Miami, and just move on. You don't have to pull all this having him play when he doesn't want to play for the organization and creating all of these distractions in your locker room and having all the other players on the team have to answer all of these questions and dealing with these shenanigans. I hate it when organizations do this. You guys can trade people at the drop of a dime whenever you want to. When a player wants to get traded, I'm not saying Jimmy went about it the right way, but I'm just saying when a player shows that he doesn't want to be there,
He's
you
evil.
should just you should just honor his wishes. At that point, it becomes an immediate cancer in the locker room. So I don't fuck with what Miami's doing more than I don't fuck with what Jimmy's doing. I wish they would just trade him. As far as a good landing spot, I think Memphis. I think that would be a great landing spot for him. I think Memphis needs another wing. I think Desmond Bain is a really good defender and he's a really good shooter, but they need a taller wing, somebody that can guard the likes of your KDs and Giannis's and those guys. And I think that mentality in that locker room is going to fit because Ja Morant has a similar mentality. And I think they need that additional mid-range scorer as well. So I think Memphis. I think that makes them damn near at the top of the Western Conference. I think they're fourth in the West right now.
You know why I was sitting his ass if I was the Miami Heat?
Hmm.
You took that approach to make Jimmy happy. I'll take the approach to make Miami happy. I'll send his ass to the Utah Jazz. You want to get traded? Cool. Jazz, give me some draft compensation for him.
If Danny Ainge wants to take him,
Cool. Then I call Washington Wizards. I'm gonna go
if they want to just go up the total,
I'm going from bottom up here. I'm going from bottom up here.
then the Hawks.
That's too good for him. He'll have too much fun. He'll have too much fun in Atlanta. No.
Yeah, I think Memphis has a lot of draft compensation they can get back to. That's another reason why I said that. But
You know what's a good place for him? That they can actually make a run late if they did it? Charlotte. They can make a run.
you think him and LaMelo could play together?
That's the question. Can he allow Melo to be Melo? Can he teach Melo?
Melo's not serious enough for Jimmy.
Can he teach Melo to be serious? That's the question. Is Jimmy willing to take on that role? Probably not.
I think that's Melo's cross to bear. I think he doesn't know how to be serious.
Yeah.
I've never seen him play serious.
Hey man. Shit, if he ain't playing serious, then fuck.
I'm just saying.
If he ain't playing serious.
All right, so a big piece.
Think about this for a second. If Jimmy come there barking at Melo like, nigga, I'm an all-star playing this way.
Okay.
What are you gonna do? Like, I'm better than you when you're serious.
Yeah.
I'm way better than you when you're serious. Relax. Relax, Chief.
That's going to that'd be an interesting.
He would like get like me.
Oh, man. Interesting clash of personalities for sure.
I would ship his ass to bumfuck Egypt. I ship his ass to a D-League team. He fucking with me.
He be playing with Bronny.
He played the Los Angeles Sparks. Fuck around with me. Oh, you want to? Okay. You want to go? All right. I'll honor your wishes. I promise you I will.
All right, Rand Riley.
All right. You want to play? All right, go ahead. Shit, give me a bag of chips for this dude. We'll be all right.
So a huge piece just hit the trading market. The trade market. The Sacramento Kings announced that they are open to offers on De'Aaron Fox. I said a month ago he should request the trade. Remember I said
We
that
said 2 weeks ago too.
2 weeks ago. Where is a good spot?
Woo! Where's a good spot for him? As I look, Minnesota. Minnesota. That'd be ideal for me. Golden State Warriors probably gonna try to trade for him and get smaller.
I hope they don't do that shit.
Hey, we got a big. You guys want a big? We'll give you a big for a guard. Come on, we got.
Oh God.
We want 11 guards.
Yeah, give him Draymond.
Yeah, we want 11 guards. We don't want nobody tall.
Oh God, please don't do that. Please.
I like Minnesota. I like that idea. What the compensation package looks like. Miami. Him and Jimmy.
Swap him and Jimmy.
Miami.
And he goes there with Bam and Tyler.
Absolutely. Miami would be happy with that. Jimmy would hate Sacramento. You ever been to Sacramento? I know you have. No disrespect to Sacramento, but
Man, you know Jimmy. Jimmy gonna be in the Bay Area turning
Jimmy going from South Beach to Sacramento. It's a culture shock like a bug. Hey man, a lot of flat land and cows. But go ahead.
I think the Spurs have to do everything they can, move heaven and earth to get him with Wemby. I think that is the perfect place for him. I think Wemby needs a co-star. I think San Antonio is a good market for him because he's used to a smaller market coming from Sacramento. I think they could build with one more piece, they could really make that formidable and with a strong supporting cast. And that could be the new wave. And I think going there and being coached by Pop, that's everything that De'Aaron Fox has ever needed. Yeah, he's a fast player, but he needs to learn how to control that speed. And who better to teach you than the guy that taught Tony Parker?
I got to trade the Lakers to trade LeBron James, Bronny James, and and the coach for De'Aaron Fox, and the coach De'Aaron Fox, and let AD and him coach the team.
Yeah, I would love that.
that.
If the
I would love that.
Lakers said we are trading LeBron for De'Aaron Fox, I would send Jeannie
In
roses.
heartbeat, look, in a heartbeat, we get together, get like 7 dozen
Yeah.
roses.
I
Thank
send
you.
Jeannie roses. Thank you. Appreciate you so
We love
much. And
you.
could you imagine what that pick and roll would be like with him and AD?
And stupid.
Well, we know
We,
that's never gonna happen.
we connect being able to shoot the
Yeah.
ball a little bit.
Yeah.
AR coming off the back, rolling off the
Mhm.
back of it. Oh yeah, because he can catch and get downhill. Oh yeah. We can't win.
Yeah, it'd be a problem.
Yeah, big.
No.
Hey, we could possibly win the championship with that, right? With that.
What with that core? Yeah, build around that. Absolutely.
I mean,
Yeah,
so
but you
I say you
know.
take the $50 million in jersey sales, which I ain't never seen nobody wear a jersey yet, and I'd be in LA. And LeBron James and his legacy, and the coach who can shoot from the bench and shove him up north. I'm okay with that. Let's do
I
it.
signed off on that in a heartbeat
I mean, I would too.
yesterday.
They like former Lakers anyway up there.
Nah,
Lottie Divac, Doug Christie. They like former Lakers. They love us.
Yeah. All right, so hot takes. Your best and favorite blogger, DJ Academics, was caught on live grooming a 15-year-old boy. Did you see this video?
I didn't see the video, but I read the article.
I gotta get your thoughts on this.
Oh Baca got a weird case. Act got a weird case. Why are they around?
Why is he around?
Why are they around? Hey, but he got caught. I want to say like last year with some funny talking about a young girl or a young woman, like really young, talking about what she got. If she bleeds, she can get it and stuff like that. He's been saying some off the wall shit. Personally, fuck Ack. I don't like Ack. You know I can't stand Ack. What's up, cuz? Yeah, Ack is. Look, everybody, look at me for a second. I'm gonna get serious for a second. This is what happens when you make corny niggas famous. All of them. If you look at all the corny dudes who are famous, they all got issues right now. Drake, Ack, Baca, all OVO. I'm starting to think Maul might be involved too, the way he be acting. I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but Maul, you might want to think about who you be defending right now. You might want to get on some Jay-Z and Diddy type back up, because when you make weird and corny dudes who didn't get girls famous and rich, this is what they do. It's very in the context of it, how it was done. Asking a little boy who's 15 years old, after he told you he's 15, you want to fuck somebody, another boy, send strippers to your house. He said, I'm 15. You say so. It's just it's getting really weird. And I mean, they said the authorities are involved, and I think that they should prosecute. You fuck a little kid, you should get prosecuted.
I think Ack didn't give a fuck because he was the boy, and to me, that's even more problematic because it's like, damn, like just because he's a boy, you don't see him as a kid. Why would you talk to a little boy like that? Something about you want this and you want this and you should want this, and would you let somebody do this to you, and et cetera, et cetera. Why are you prying into a little boy that clearly is not interested in that sort of conversation with you? Why would you pry into him like that? And why, I mean, even if he was interested in the conversation, why are you prying into a conversation with a 15-year-old, especially after he told you he was 15?
Man, he told you he was 15.
He told you.
Because we said the stripper comment was, I'm gonna send a strip to your house. I'm 15. So
like, I can't, I'm 15. So, well, bro, like you got a weird case. Why is he around?
You know what? That's why Dot in 2 weeks gonna get on stage and call all y'all pedophiles. That's exactly why. The whole OVO camp.
Yeah. It's
and Ack is definitely an OVO camp. I don't care what his check say. He definitely OVO camp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was after watching the video. I was just like, why would he feel like that's okay? Why would any grown man feel like that's okay?
Because he was a corny nigga. It was a corny nigga before money. He corny afterward.
Oh yeah, he did.
Doesn't make you cool. Money doesn't make you cool. It just makes you.
Yeah, but corny. Just because you corny don't mean you a pedo.
But when you get money as a cornball, sometimes you think that you can't be touched.
Anything, yeah.
You think you can't be. Oh look, I went from a zero to this. Now I think I have diplomatic immunity and I can do what I want to do. I think that's how they be thinking sometimes. And then they get caught up in these situations, and they never thought about, like, a cool nigga's always been cool, so he's always been thinking about, he always thinks before he says something at the end of the day. He's been that way his whole life. He's like, yo, I'm not going to say something just to get attention. He's saying things to get attention. Well, you wanted attention, academics, here's your fucking attention. And I hope they prosecute the hell out of you. Since you got so much to say.
Hell yeah.
Since you got so much to say about so many different
that should be more than a slap on the wrist. If that was my son.
I don't typically root for the feds, but I'm team feds.
Root for the feds.
Where's my flag at? I want a Blue Lives Matter flag today, buddy.
Said root for the feds.
Root for the team feds today. You deserve everything you get in that situation.
Yeah, whatever the law says, brother. That shit was wild. Yeah. That shit was super
Put that nigga under the bus. Talk about a kid.
Going back to the NFL, 49ers bring back Robert Saleh as the defensive coordinator. How much does this help us next year after we fucking pay Brock?
Well, our defense hasn't been the same since we lost D'Amico Ryan to Houston.
For sure.
So and he was part of that regime that led to D'Amico that kept leaving, right? So I think he gets us back on track there. Can we afford the players that he needs? I'm not sure because Brock is getting a nice back this offseason. So I don't know. Maybe they can structure Brock's contract kind of like they did Jalen Hurts, where they offset some money where they can still sign some people for 2 or 3 years.
Put a bunch of it in the signing bonus instead of the actual game.
But the only problem with that, Brock ain't Jalen Hurts, so yeah. Leon ain't gonna like that.
It's true, though.
It's true. That's facts only.
Yeah, facts only. Yeah, I think it helps. I just don't know how much. I know we gotta pay Brock. I'm deflated because of that, because we didn't scratch last year. So how much it helps, I don't know. We definitely are gonna need a strong defense still to carry Brock. So we got the right coordinator. Let's see if he can turn this into
You got that
W's.
old man tired already, man? It's 7 o'clock.
Yeah, nigga. Today has been crazy. Nigga, I've been fucking
that a
busy
yawn?
as shit. It's like 5 in the fucking morning, nigga. I've been going. Shit. So yeah, I don't know how much it's gonna help. We'll see. I don't expect this to be much of anything for the next few years. It's gonna get real crazy around here. And we got a ton of injuries on the books too.
Man, I told you guys when we lost last year, it was over. So I've come to my conclusion, and I'm okay with it at this point. We'll go back to 8-8 or 9-8, whatever we're gonna be.
Yeah. We're back to being real Niner fans.
We're the Cowboys. We're the Cowboys again.
No, we're not, nigga. We ain't got Jerry Jones. No, we're not. We got some decently competent people running the organization. It's not fucking Jerry Jones.
We do, but we've made similar mistakes as Jerry.
Like what?
We pay a certain hue of players really fast, and we don't pay a certain hue of players the same rate.
For sure, but in regard to the decision,
and all those players come back disgruntled. I'm just saying.
We hire a better coach, better quarterback.
I didn't say we were the Cowboys. We got some similarities. That's all.
Yeah, for sure. All right. We're in the same conference.
Yeah.
All right. So speaking of the Cowboys, they hired Brian Schottenheimer as the new head coach, former defensive coordinator. What are your thoughts on this hire?
They not like us. Yo, like, I don't understand it. He was on nobody's radar to get hired. So you went and hired a coach nobody else wanted. To me, it's like a girl, right? Like, if nobody wants her, why do I want her? Don't hook me. I always tell my friends, don't hook me up with your friend who can't get a man. Right. I don't want that. Don't do that to me. Hook me up with somebody who can get a man and keep a man. Don't hook me with a girl who can't get a man. I don't want that girl. I guess they got a coach. He's a coach who didn't call. He's an offensive coordinator who didn't call plays. So I don't know what to think, man.
Yeah, this sounds like he got the call and he was surprised. It sounded like his phone rang and it was Jerry, and he's like, "Oh shit, I'm getting fired." He probably thought, "I'm getting fired because they just let the big homie go." He's like, "What's going on, Jerry?" Jerry's like, "Hey,
you want the job?
You can step up and do more. You want the job?" He's like, "What?
Sure. Why not?
Sure. Why not? What are your plans? I don't know. Let me put together a PowerPoint and give it to you." Like, I don't.
Well, can you put it together by the end of the day? Because we're going to announce it.
Yeah, we're going to announce it. Man, Jerry is senile, bro. You got to let it go.
Oh, man.
It's over.
Who's more funnier, Jerry Jones or Donald Trump?
I gotta say the Don because he's the president. But if Jerry was president, it would be a crazy situation.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
If Jerry was president, oh man, this would be wild.
Man, could you imagine Jerry Jones being the president of the United States of America?
No, please, no, 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 thank you. All right, so where do you rank Saquon Barkley's season among all-time seasons of running backs?
I didn't see that question, but that's a really good question. Clearly one of the best. Clearly one of the best. He could have broke the record. I understand. He could have broke the record. He was what 100 and some yards, 183
Mhm.
yards in 16 games short. I know people go to OJ and say, well, he did it in 14
Yeah.
games, but they also ran the ball a million more times too. He would do it in less carries. OJ did have to play in a lot of snow though. I ain't gonna hold him. I ain't gonna hold him. He's out there playing the snow.
And
Um,
OJ's helmet was about as thick as his beanie.
yeah, he ain't lying. Um, I would say definitely probably top five. Definitely top five. Um, arguably three in that 3-2 range. I gotta really think about that one.
Yeah, I got him top four. Top
Yeah,
four. Yeah, it's a historic season. I don't think people are putting too much respect on it. If they win the Super Bowl, I think they will. But if they don't, I think this is going to be one of those seasons that are forgotten that people go back and go, oh, and
the crazy
so much is riding on this Super
the
Bowl
crazy part is we didn't get the chance to know how good he was out there
in New
with the
York.
Giants. We didn't
No,
we didn't like he's the second best player in the league.
yeah,
It's Superman. It's Superman and Batman. He's
yeah,
Batman.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
Like damn Giants.
Makes
Y'all
me
did
mad
that
that
on TV too. That's a bad look on TV.
fucking 49ers went and got McCaffrey. They should have went and gotten Saquon.
Different hue. We'll leave that
You
alone.
got a good point there. All right, so Kendrick Lamar announces SZA will be a guest for a Super Bowl halftime performance. Got any predictions for any other guests?
One, let me say that's a good look, especially since they're going on tour together. What other better way to market your tour than to be on the Super Bowl stage right before you launch that bitch? Salute to Kendrick and all of them over there at Top Dog and all of y'all. Man, everybody talking about he doing it because he can't hold the Super Bowl. I want to get to this first and not get to that. They didn't ask SZA and Kendrick. They didn't ask SZA. They asked K-Dot to do it, and they did it because he's the biggest artist of the year, and it's not even
Anybody says that just doesn't
and
know
it's
much
not
about music.
even close. He invited SZA as a marketing ploy, and it is a beautiful, smart marketing ploy. And golf clap. Any more predictions? I can see Drake coming out.
No,
I can
no,
see Drake coming out.
no.
1,000%. 1,000%.
Hell no.
Dre's been outside. Dre's been
Dr.
outside.
Dre?
Dre's been outside for
Oh, you said Dre. I thought you said Drake.
no,
I said
no, 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 no,
hell
no, no,
no. I
no, no.
was like,
Hell no.
what?
He's not gonna be on stage with a pedophile. Oh, I'm sorry. We don't know if he's a pedophile. He's not gonna be on stage with an alleged pedophile or someone who is in concert with pedophiles, questionable pedophiles. So we're not gonna do that. Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre was just on Drink Champs. Doc been out for Dr. Dre. He's been outside. He
Yeah.
went to Dot and Friends or whatever the hell it was called in Inglewood. That's my curveball of who he's gonna bring out, and he's gonna probably bring him out with something real simple just to say I see dead people like he did at the thing. It ain't gonna be a long stay. I can see that. Who does he bring out? I don't know, man. I don't know. SZA is a big one. I would say Wayne if Wayne didn't cry. If Wayne didn't cry about it and do all that emotional stuff, I could see Doc throwing him an alley oop and saying, "Yo, you want to come bless your city?" I can see him doing that because he's about culture. But Wayne kind of killed that when he went on this 3-week long crying fest and rant about why he deserved to go on, even though all he gonna sing is try to sing Lollipop, an edited version of Lollipop. But how you do that? I don't know, man. I'm interested. I've been thinking about that a lot too, so I don't know.
I have some ideas. I think we're gonna
Rihanna.
see Tyler the Creator. I think we're definitely gonna see that. And, I also think you're gonna see Master P and a version of No Limit.
See, you thinking outside the box. That's the artist in you. That's that artist in you.
Well, I'm cheating a little bit too. So Master P recently has been on My Expert Opinion, and he said we have something big planned for the Super Bowl.
Are you cheating?
So I mean, I ain't cheating. I just watched the episode, nigga.
I ain't
Blame
seen that
math.
one
Don't
yet. I
blame
ain't
me.
seen it
I
yet.
ain't had shit. Listen. I blame math. Ain't got shit to do with me. I
I ain't
didn't.
seen
I
it
didn't
yet.
say it. I was just watching, like, oh, so I think that could potentially be a thing because that is also I. So I kind of got into a little bit of a YouTube hole today, right?
Speak on it. Go ahead.
And you know, everyone's always asked, like, why didn't No Limit ever fuck with Cash Money or whatever? So I found like these two little articles, one of Master P and one of Baby talking about this shit, separate interviews.
Mm.
And Master P pretty much was just like, he messed with certain people I just don't mess with. So I just don't like we don't need to, we don't need to do business together. I respect what them and his team and built. I respect all the records they can sold. Wayne is one of the best rappers to ever live. I respect what they do, but we just don't need to do business together. Baby pretty much said the same thing. Like, yeah, like there's just certain people over there that I just don't rock with. And although I respect everything Peter did and he taught me a lot, from a distance, I don't want to do business with him and I don't need to. So if he brings out Master P and does a no limit thing, it's almost like a middle finger to the other side.
And Dot would do some shit like that.
Of course he would. Niggas King Petty. Come on,
That-
man. Of
hey,
course he fucking would.
I love Petty Kenny.
Of
I
course he
love
would.
and he don't say nothing. He don't say nothing. He do his little thing and then he move on. He let the world talk about it.
Of course he does. So it'll be a huge middle finger to the other side, and um, it'll still be saluting New Orleans and kind
Absolutely.
of shutting up that conversation in regard to them wanting someone from the hometown to do something. It's like, okay, well, I mean, did it have to be Wayne? It can't be Pete?
Hey, because honestly, if we're being real, P started this shit from New Orleans.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So yeah, for sure.
we like P was that dude.
Yeah, if you're gonna go to anybody, it's got to be Pete. So it's like I think we might see that.
Yeah.
I think we might see that.
If it's anybody's city, it's P City. He the one sold 1,000,000 copies out the trunk.
Facts.
So
Facts. So those are my guess. Aside from that, I think you could get a Taylor Swift appearance because they have a song together. You could get a Beyonce appearance. They have a song together.
you
You could
think Bia come out? That'd be
yeah,
dope.
so
That'd be
I
dope.
think you're gonna see a lot of I think this is the time where we're gonna see a lot of people of big stature embrace Kendrick publicly.
So hold on. You said Master P, Beyonce, and who else?
Tyler the Creator. And I also said possibly Taylor Swift because they have a song together.
And Taylor gonna be there.
You know that?
Taylor gonna be there. So we know Taylor there.
1,000,000
He's gonna
percent.
be there too, because Hov is gonna be there.
1,000,000 percent. And if we just see them disappear right after the game starts, we know why.
We know why.
We know why. So I think those could be guest appearances, plus obviously SZA, but I think we gonna be in for a hell of a show.
If he brings out Beyonce and Taylor Swift, and if he brings out Master P, we might be looking at the greatest Super Bowl performance ever.
Oh, I think it's gonna be one of them. I think it has to be.
Just with those names alone.
Well, I mean, I just feel like the historic nature of it. This is the first time that you have had a rapper headline the Super
Yeah.
Bowl. So I mean, you have to come with it. I don't care whatever they put together. That shit better be one of the best shows we've ever seen. Because if it's not, they're never gonna let another rap nigga up
And
there
you
do
can
it.
get
And
beat, and
don't let Dr.
you can
Dre
get
fool
beat
you.
based off the simple fact that Hove can be in her ear. We're like, yo, you got to do it for the culture, and then you can get
Oh
Taylor.
yeah.
Taylor's gonna do it just as a middle finger to all the football fans who are for a certain demographic of politicians. She would do it just to piss them off because she know they don't like her at them games. Yeah,
And let's be real. Taylor Swift comes out and they win. Come on, bro. That's a fucking story, isn't it? So I just feel like there's certain factions in there that, like I said, I think there's gonna be somewhat of an embrace of Kendrick that on that Super Bowl stage from those types of names. Because even like names like Taylor and Beyonce, you don't want to come out and choose sides.
no,
You don't want to come out and choose, but I think that's gonna happen. I think that's gonna happen. You're gonna see motherfuckers be like, all right, well, we fuck with Kendrick. That's it. All right, so does Jalen Hurts get too much criticism or too much blame?
yeah, I think he does. I don't think he gets enough credit. I don't think he gets enough credit because everyone look. Jalen Hurts has been to the Super Bowl 2 times in 4 years, right? This is
Hmm.
second time in 4 years. You can't name too many other quarterbacks who've done that. Jalen Hurts is a college champion. He's been to the title. He's been a winner everywhere he's been. So there's something infectious about him and his leadership because when his teammates talk about him, they have nothing but glowing things to say about him. Like they have, like it's all positive with him, and I think it's his leadership. People want him to be out here throwing the ball 50 times in order to be a great quarterback. No, he just does it different, and you can't take anybody else and put him in a position and do this. Like he's doing something that I don't think anyone else can reproduce. Even Lamar Jackson to a certain extent, because Lamar is fast, but Lamar is not powerful. This isn't a fast running team based off speed is when they run the ball. It's based off power. And that shit starts with Saquon and it ends with Jalen at the end of the day. And if Jalen's throwing the ball around to the outside receivers, he's the glue to it all. I don't think you can just replace him. So do I think he gets too much criticism when things don't look good? Yeah. And do I think he does? Do I think that they find every reason not to give him credit? Yeah. So, but he's a winner, man. He's been a winner his whole life. No one can, people can't just say that. When you win, people forget that Jalen Hurts in Alabama was a true freshman who came off the bench and took a guy's job and never gave it back. People, there's something about him that teams just gravitate to all the time. Even when the AJ Brown situation shit. AJ, yeah, he had a little tantrum, but most receivers have tantrums. But the next week, they was doing a giddy together, like because I think AJ's like, I can't do that to him. Like I'm pissed I didn't get the ball, but yo, just give me a little bit. That's all. So
Yeah, I respectfully, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't care about any of that because this nigga signed a 5-year, $255 million deal. He's been to the Super Bowl. He has a great team around him, great organization, great pieces. To me, he's Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson. He's just in the NFC. And in my opinion, his expectations are the same as theirs. They have they play for great organizations that spend money on the roster that expect to win. And if you don't win and you're one of these dudes that's making $51 million a year, well, nigga, you're gonna have criticism. It comes with the fucking territory. So no, I don't think that he gets too much criticism because do we give Lamar Jackson too much criticism? Because I don't see Jalen Hurts getting an enormous amount more than he does. Do we care about Josh Allen's criticism? Maybe people with a certain hue, but I certainly don't. Josh Allen plays for a great organization that puts all the money into that organization and that roster and puts them in the best position to be successful.
absolutely.
So no. No, I don't think he gets too much criticism, and I don't fucking care about his feelings, and I don't care about him being a winner in college, and I don't care about him taking a nigga's position 9 years ago. I don't give a fuck about that. He makes $51 million a year as the quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles, and he's got Saquon Barkley in his backfield. Nigga, go win.
Get it
The end.
done.
Get
No
it
shit.
done.
That's
I
it.
don't get no. We not. No, I'm not babying none of these niggas. Light skin, dark skin, white skin, yellow skin, brown. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Listen, bruh. If I ever got paid 51 million to do something, just know the mission got accomplished. Just know that. So that's it. Get the fucking job done. You ain't nothing but Lamar Jackson, but you in the NFC. So you gonna stamp some Super Bowls, but you still got the African monster over there that is getting in the way of all you niggas and wiggers. So you can go stand right over there with Joe Burrow, Josh
All
Allen,
y'all at the kitty
Lamar
table together
Jackson, fucking Tua. All you niggas can go stand right there
and look at
and
Patrick.
stand in line and you all line up because you about to catch a fang with this nigga. That's what it is. That's what it is. Sorry. I don't feel bad for him at all. Not this much. Not at all. No, not at all. Sorry.
All right. Well, okay.
All
Speaking of
right,
Patrick, speaking of Patrick Mahomes,
speaking of Patrick Mahomes, if he wins the third consecutive Super Bowl, where do you place him in the history among quarterbacks?
the GOAT. He's already the best
You
ever.
put him number one?
Yeah. Yeah. He's already the best ever. He's already the best creation of quarterback we've ever seen.
I knew
He does
I was
everything
going to have
better
to
than
do this. I
everybody.
knew I was going to have to do
He
this.
he does everything better than everybody. If he wins he's just not the GOAT because the wins got to add up. He went 3 in a row. We out of here. we to the moon. And this is Superman we talking about. What's faster than Superman? What's faster than speed of light? I'll wait. I'll wait. It's Superman. Hey, if he wins 3 in a row, he is to the moon lightning speed. Yeah. Everybody look up, including you, Tom, because guess what? This is year 7. That would give him 3 in a row. That would give him 3 in a row. And his first 3 wasn't because of defense and kicker. It'd be because of that nigga in number 15. Respectfully, Tom. But hey, yeah, to the moon. We out of here. Let's go. My homeboy. I'm all in. I'm all in. I'm all in.
No, I think what it does is it puts him above Montana. It puts him in number 2.
Oh man,
And this is the reason why I say this.
man, he gonna crip walk past Montana.
Well, that would only make him even with Montana.
Man, Montana. Okay, go ahead.
Montana went back to
Get your
back.
shit off, man. Get your shit. But back to back, we talking about 3 in a row.
No, that's why I'm saying it will put him ahead of
And
Montana.
Montana won with Jerry Rice. This nigga won a Super Bowl without a nigga can catch. Receivers who couldn't
Oh,
catch.
shit, you got the greatest tight end of all time.
Hold on. True. But we wasn't calling
What
him
are
the
you talking
greatest.
about, Eddie? What are we talking about?
Calling Patrick. We weren't calling Travis Kelce the greatest of all time until who got there?
Nigga.
That
Hey.
nigga.
Hey, listen. Hey, you can't throw it and catch the motherfucking end run with it. Travis Kelce does
He won the
his
Super
job.
Bowl without receivers who can catch. And they were doubling Travis last year.
Travis Kelce, you cannot say without receivers that can catch.
No. I'm talking about wide receivers. Without wide receivers who can catch the ball. He won a Super Bowl.
Hey, they look like they was catching hella good on Sunday.
No. This year they can catch. Last year they couldn't catch. He got different receivers.
They caught the ball when it counted.
I think they had. Want to know why? Because they got 15.
Yeah, because Pat threw it, ran down there, caught it, and ran it into
And
the end zone.
if Pat had to do it, I think he could do it. If he had to do it, he could do it. I'm just letting you know.
I got him number 2 after Tom, and this is why.
He already number 2. You tripping.
No, he's not. Whoa, you bugging, bro. Just that you, especially as a 49er fan, you gotta put respect on that golden red.
I
What's
do.
wrong with
That's how
you,
you know.
man?
I do. That's why. That's what.
Come on,
That's
bro.
how.
No,
Look,
Montana went 4-0,
let me ask you
dog.
a question. Let me ask you a question.
He already lost
Let
in
me
the
ask you a
Super
question.
Bowl. What are you talking
Let
about?
me ask you a question.
Anyone
Let
back to back.
me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
What does Joe Montana do better than Patrick Mahomes? I'll wait.
Throw the long ball. Joe Montana never had a season like this season in his prime. I'll tell you
He's
that much.
he,
Pat Mahomes didn't even make the Pro Bowl this year.
that's because he played with Jerry Rice and Taylor and Clark. He
Here
played.
you go again, like he don't got Travis Kelce
Yeah,
out there.
I named 3 niggas. You keep bringing up Kelce. Name his number 1 wide receiver. I'll wait. Xavier Henry, Worthy, the fuck out of here. He's a rookie. He's a rookie. he can't even read coverages.
I mean, they can't be that bad if they in the Super Bowl.
Because they got Patty. Because they got the homeboy.
Here we go,
The
bro.
homeboy.
They have to catch the ball, Randall. They have to run with the ball, Randall.
Look, it's like
tacklers.
It's like playing with Magic Johnson, right? I always tell people,
my God.
It's like playing with Magic
Here we
Johnson.
go, James Worthy. Go ahead, tell us. Go ahead.
Fuck James Worthy. I'm an average 8 with Magic. All I gotta do is run the floor. I'm an average 8. He gonna give me 2 wide open. I'm talking about naked jump shots from 15 feet. He gonna give me those, and he gonna give me 2 layups. I'm good. We're good. I'm an average 8 with Magic. That's it.
A different game, sir. It's a different game, sir.
He just makes it so easy for guys. He makes it so easy. So easy.
So I got him number 2, and the reason why is because if you remember, look, nothing is guaranteed. I know that he keeps going to the Super Bowl, and and we perceive that this is going to continue. However, if you remember with Brady, he won 3 really quick, and then there was a long gap before he got back to it. He even sustained a pretty serious injury. Nothing's guaranteed in the NFL. So until, in my opinion, if he three-peats, it puts him solidified number 2 ahead of Joe. And if he gets to number 5, meaning number 5 total rings, I'm not saying he has the 4-peat or nothing like that. Just he gets to 5 total rings with the 3-peat, then I'm willing to put him on par with Joe. But I think he's got to get 6 at least. Or on par with Tom. But I think he's got to get 6 at least. There's a big difference between 7 and 4. Big difference. That's 40%. You can't tell me somebody with 40% less championships is the GOAT. It just doesn't work that way.
The reason Joe, the reason Tom Brady went that long haul is because they had to revamp the team and do a whole bunch of other stuff because the first 3 was won not on Tom's shoulder. His first 3 is all on his shoulders. They different. All championships not created equal. That's all I'm gonna say. Trent Dilfer got a championship. It ain't on. It wasn't on his shoulders. It was not on his shoulders.
7 versus 4. That's a huge gap.
But it's nothing you do better than me. I'm the best this game has ever seen.
Hey man, that sounds good. I sound good.
I'm the best this game has ever.
I sound good. But like you said, what's better than Superman? Thanos over there with them rings. That's who it is.
I'm Joe Montana. Dan Marino, John Elway, Tom Brady, all in one. That's who I am at 15. I'm all them, and I'm Randall Cunningham. If you really want to get funky with it, and the difference between me and all them is, no, I be playing baseball with that football. I be throwing angles like I'm also A-Rod with that shortstop.
That shit sound good. But Brady went in there and got it done 7 times.
He got it done because he had great defenses in the first 3. We're not gonna remember those 3.
He went in there and got it done 7 times.
Vinatieri kicking field goals and shit.
Patty
don't do that. Patty
Thanos.
You have Vinatieri kicking from 60.
He's got to at least get off with one hand. He got to at least get one hand and a finger.
No, it's the
For me,
you just said earlier, it's the ultimate team sport. You said that earlier, right?
Yeah, but we talking about the greatest of the greatest. Do we not quantify championships as the greatest?
You said
do we not quantify championships with the greatest?
You said it's
absolutely. I said that
in terms of winning. We were talking about winning with those guys.
Mm-hmm.
You said I don't blame Josh because it's the ultimate team sport. Well, Nick.
No, I don't blame Josh.
Nigga, I would have loved to see Tom Brady go versus this nigga. He would have kicked Tom Brady's ass.
What do you mean? He had an
ask
opportunity. Tom kicked his ass in 2021. What are we talking about? He had an
He's a rookie.
opportunity. What's your point? He had an opportunity. Stop acting like he didn't have an opportunity.
Let me ask you a
was in the
question.
Super Bowl.
Let me ask you a simple question.
That rookie was in the Super Bowl.
Let me ask you a simple question. If you had to draft a quarterback, forget the rings. If you had to draft a quarterback and Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes on the board, who are you drafting?
Of course I'm drafting.
Leave it at that. I only know explanation. Okay, cool.
That's not the question.
He's the best ever.
No, that's not. No, the question was who's the greatest.
Oh, no, I said no.
That's the question.
I said right now he's the best ever. He went 3 in a row to the moon, baby. We out of here.
That don't make him the greatest ever.
We out of here.
That don't make him the greatest ever. He's probably the best as far as skills are concerned.
He's the best. It ain't even close. It ain't even close.
As far as skills are concerned, to me, it's him and Aaron Rodgers.
He better than Aaron because he does things way better than Aaron.
Okay, I'll give you that. But as far as the greatest, though, no, you have to have. That's the difference when we're talking about championship. You talking about the greatest? Nah, you have to have hardware.
He's
a lot of it.
He's Aaron Rodgers if Aaron Rodgers was black. That's who he is. That's who my homeboy is, bro.
Listen, man. Listen. Let me be clear. I got a bad taste in my mouth. Pause from that dude because of I'm a 49er fan and we know what happened twice. So I feel some type of way about dude. But if I'm keeping it all the way funky, yeah, he's one of the GOATs for sure. Like no question. He's just got more to prove. He's 7 years in. He's probably going to end up playing 18, 19 seasons. Let him cook.
And you also got to look at Tom Brady, like Joe Montana, played with the same Hall of Fame coach their whole career. He's not going to get a chance to do that because Andy Reid's going to retire soon.
How old is Andy Reid?
He's old. I don't know how old he is, but he's been in the league a long time. He's been coaching since Green Bay Packers. And he's been around a long fucking time. He's been around probably over 20 years.
Andy Reid's only 66.
How long has he been coaching though? Guys, after a while, they were thinking.
Look at Greg Popovich.
They said he might. They said he might coach. Last year they said he might retire. Remember?
Andy Reid ain't fucking going nowhere.
Andy Reid, dude, you don't want to coach at 70. You don't want to be coaching at 70. Not in football. It's too much to do in football. You got to control too much. It's too many hands, and you got too many hands and cookie jars in football as a head coach. In basketball, it's a little bit different because it's something smaller you can control. But in football, too many variables out there.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like if Andy Reid can coach another 5 to 7 years, then Tom is then Packers gonna get.
I don't think he's gonna coach 73. I don't think he's gonna coach past 70.
Do you think that they're grooming somebody behind Andy Reid right now?
Shit, no matter who they're grooming, it ain't gonna matter because he ain't gonna be Andy. Andy's special. I will give you that. I will concede that Andy's special. He's one of them GOATs. Andy's one of them GOATs.
Well, then we really don't see what Packers made of.
Why? Because Tom Brady didn't play without a GOAT. The GOAT. Tom Brady didn't play without the GOAT.
I mean, he went to Tampa Bay and got one.
That's true. That's true.
I'm just saying. We're going to see what Pat's made of.
But it wasn't like his coach was bad there. He played a great coach there, too.
For sure. And whoever they bring in Kansas City is going to be
we hope that he's a great coach.
Man, Pat is going to demand that. What you mean?
You never know. You might. Sometimes you miss. Sometimes you miss. That's it.
Sometimes you do miss, but I know it's going to be a person that has cachet.
Yes, it's going back to, but that don't mean you're gonna hit too. You can have cachet and still not be good for that organization or that player.
True.
So
true.
The book's not done.
If this was a real record, who is your NFL playoff MVP? This was a real award.
Number 26 in Philadelphia. Number 20. That's it. He should be the MVP this year, period. Number 26 in Philadelphia. the man who came from the Giants, and all of Giant fans feeling real salty right now.
Yeah, I gotta say Saquon too.
Yeah.
I think he's been the best player this playoffs. I think a close second to me was Josh Allen. Played really well up into the championship game. And he played actually well through
Yeah,
the championship game up
yeah,
into that last possession. But
really.
um yeah, Saquon, man, that guy is killing this year. Hall of Fame shit. All right, so we're gonna do this again next week. So you do reserve the right for 1 week to change your mind.
Okay.
But I need a Super Bowl prediction, winner and score.
My homeboy.
Well, I knew you was gonna say that.
My homeboy. My
What's the
homeboy.
score?
I'm going to say 31-28.
Ooh. You think they're gonna be able to hold the Eagles at 28?
Okay. 37-35. Cool. My homeboy. My homeboy. My homeboy.
I got Kansas City 41-37.
So you got my homeboy too. See what I'm
Yeah, for
saying?
sure.
Homeboy. There he goes. It's just Superman's in the building. They should have left his ass in Missouri. That's it. That's it. Hey, when Joe Jackson comes, there's an ass whooping. When Joe Jackson comes to the house, you know there's an ass whooping about to happen, right? That's all.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's hard for me to pick against them, to be honest with you.
Absolutely.
It's really
You have the right, yeah.
hard. All right. Curveball. Top 5 wide receivers of all time.
Top 5 wide receivers of all times. Okay, that should be pretty easy. Off the top of the dome, because I like that. Let's go. Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, Calvin Johnson, Megatron, Julio Jones. I know I'm missing somebody. I said Randy.
You missing a big one. Pause.
I know I said Randy. I said Randy, right? I said
Mm-hmm.
Calvin Johnson. I said Jerry Rice, and I said Julio Jones. I'm missing somebody, and I know who I'm missing. I just can't think of it. He would be before Julio. Go ahead, give me yours.
Because you want
want
the name.
The name. I ain't gonna lie.
Jerry Rice, number 1. T.O. number 2. Randy Moss, number 3. Megatron, number 4. And number 5, I think I'm going to have to go with I'll go with Julio.
Yeah, I miss T.O.
Yeah, you missed T.O.
I miss T.O. And it ain't my fault, T.O. I miss like you missing catches in certain games of yours.
It ain't my fault.
I mean, you dropped passes. I dropped your name. My bad. My bad.
Yes, that's been worst take. You know, it's weird. This thing like it's go longer. Pause.
I think it's only 2 people. Pause. That is a super pause.
So what? If it's more than 2, then that's when it cuts to an hour.
They cut 3 off at that point. Yeah.
Ah, that's the key. Keeping it smaller. Keep the circle smaller.
I think
All right.
the bandwidth. That's why they
Yeah.
cut it off.
Fucking Instagram. Hopefully they change that shit. They need to change that shit to 90 minutes or
Yeah,
something.
go back. Hey man, go back to the pandemic. We used to have the ball in the pandemic. We got 3 hours on these things.
That part. Shit, D Nice was on here for like a week straight.
I like, is he sleeping? Is he going to sleep? He played the music in the background, took a nap, got back up. I was like, damn.
Nigga had niggas in there taking shifts.
Like, yo, it's your turn. Like, come on.
But yeah, man, we'll get this up on the YouTube page. And then we got to get it in person soon so that we can
Yes.
get more stuff up on our
Yeah,
Instagram.
well,
So
let's talk about it offline because I mentioned that last week.
all right, for sure. All right, man.
All right, for sure.
All right.